Wow. Let's go guys. Kita lanjutkan. Petualangan. Hihi. Ya piatos guys. Performance. Akan coba ray tracing. Bentar deh. Mulai.
Better be Hufflepuff!
Asik.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before
Tidak ada
classes begin
Quidditch.
tomorrow.
Padahal karena belum dibikin sama developernya. Bisa aja alasannya dah.
It's lovely to meet you. I'm
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Anjay.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work.
Tahun
I'm sure
kelima.
that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff.
Kita baru masuk di tahun
common room.
kelima.
This is the end.
Ketua.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
Caranya guys. Anjay. Itu di bawah tanah gitu.
Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Ya kalau di filmnya cuma Gryffindor doang kelihatan. Kan konekin ke akun yang itu loh, yang tes di websitenya.
Looks like everyone's gone.
Jadi sama.
Better head to the
Tes.
common room.
Minum teh dulu Gan. Kalau mau lihat inventory. Loh. Ini Hufflepuff guys. Di cellar. Asik. Kayu itu. Kamera cepet banget sih.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their
Jalan
own company anyway.
ceritanya
Wait. you're
sama
in
sih.
fifth year. Quite the dramatic
Cuma nanti
entrance you
ini
made.
aja
Can't imagine what
bisa
it's
milih
called
mau jadi
attention
baik
to
atau jadi
yourself,
jahat.
especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no
Paling
time.
bedanya di
I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a
dialognya.
Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told
Tapi
me
nggak tahu
so.
juga sih ada
I'm
misi yang
Lenora,
beda
by the
atau
way.
enggak.
Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Lari.
Arthur's got you. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
Arthur.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first.
Benar.
I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Ini bocah Polar Express udah gede.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Kuliahnya di
Best thing about coming to
sekolahnya di sini.
Hogwarts, Nifflers, Glumbumbles, Bowtruckles.
Ya satu
I
universe.
thought they were only pictures in books
Keretanya
before.
bisa terbang.
Oh, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck.
Thank you. Try.
Segitiga untuk skip. Anjay. Adelaide.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you
Yes.
really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the
Hey,
common room.
aku di depan mukamu. Azik.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams.
Oh.
They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department
OWL.
of Magical Education at the Ministry, We've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Apa nih?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be
Journal.
wise to take full advantage of this
Apa?
exceptionally
Oh, guide,
valuable
ya.
resource.
Buat melihat progres.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have.
Bisa lari nggak, Prof? Tidak bisa.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like
Yes.
a field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Alright.
Do keep up.
Udah kayak gini. Ya, pengen kalau bisa, guys.
Simply cast Revelio. on it,
Revelio.
and we'll see what the guide says.
Alright.
Revelio.
House Elf Recipe Book. Kermat kemungkinan Helga Bar dan Kaisen di buku kelas yang aku sering for recipes or centuries. Oke, untuk unlock field guide challenge ya, progress of completing challenges appears here. Open field guide. Salah guys. Increase your level and power. Field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Challenges. Each challenge has tiers. Special rules unlocked. Each tier complete from appearance. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Okay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities
Beans.
like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Revelia. Kalau mau, oh ini startnya di gini. Apache. Kok gue ada ini sih? Oke. Harry Potter banget. Anjay. Key Blinders. Azek. Tapi nggak cocok guys warnanya guys. Ini inventory, collection, map. Revelio. Rob.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use
Blue
flame
flames.
to get around a bit quicker. Your
Fast
field
travel.
guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Open map. Terus always divide into two main areas: left side, students, house, common rooms, and Great Hall. Great Hall region. Okay. Select the blue flames. Academic points of interest in Astronomy Tower, Library, Greenhouse. Progress unlock central. Sini. Trapel.
And here we are.
Lebih cepet.
Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Revelio.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark.
Alright.
And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the
Okay. What's
You
Hogsmeade?
mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding
Village.
village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn.
Langsung
Judging
dong.
by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig's...
Iya.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here, and
Exploring ruins? Well,
Oh iya, harusnya kita nggak boleh ngasih tahu ya.
speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And
Good
remember
luck.
to use your field guide.
Ya.
It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Belajar. Terus. Kalau mau setting kayak. Saya mau lihat fidelity. Aduh, FPS-nya tapi drop banget ya.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the... Unfold it and have a look.
Enter available quest, open map. New features and gain XP. Some quests are locked by spell or level. New spells can be earned by completing professor assignment or as quest reward. Hey, lu nggak ngerti bro. Harry Potter. Apa dulu ya? Akhirnya dulu ya. Leviosa deh.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Pengen jadi jahat tapi kok baik terus nih. Kas. Oh. Mungkin 2 jam kali.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Let us not on your nose.
Revelio. Ini unlock dulu guys. Let's go. Kelas kayak bully.
Is that all you've got?
Yeah.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Yes.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Belajar guys, steady roll symbol. Oke, go. Go.
Levioso.
Hazai.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Saya dulu.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first.
Levioso
then
first.
Cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Zat.
Now, the basic is well done.
Oke, Levioso untuk pecahin
Very
nangkis
good.
ya ternyata.
But the best way to practice
Cool.
is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists,
Ah,
take
easy.
your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Oke.
I want a fair
Tangil emang.
using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego.
Apa Kedavra?
This should be easy.
Easy kamu ah.
Your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy lively duels.
Protego.
Protego complicates things.
Leviosa. You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you.
Easy banget.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is just...
Nice work.
I
Jadi
enjoyed
teman
that.
katanya.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way.
Bahaya dia
Didn't
guys
expect a
ternyata guys.
new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Bohong.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know,
Kita
you
punya
might
rahasia.
be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Fight Club.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the
Luke
clock
and
tower
Brattleby.
entrance. If you're interested.
Alright.
Till next time.
Challenges man. Ini nggak bisa.
Revelio.
Di atas. Kita lihat mana ya? Tadi cat atas ya. Side quest available di mana tuh? Hah? Ini yang hitam ya? Iya benar. Tarik ke situ guys.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Lu bisa isengin orang gak sih?
Levioso.
Gak bisa ya. Oh ini ada banyak guys. Expelliarmus tadi mana? Ini gue harus belajar nih. Nah ini nih sihir terlarang. Kalau baik dapat spell apa ya? Kayaknya nggak dapat apa-apa dah. Sihir terlarang cuma yang jahat doang.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here, behind you.
Yo.
There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello,
Say.
I am Nettie.
Nettie.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Ronan.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Summoning.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Akhirnya. Akhirnya. Go, go, go.
Akhirnya.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Oke, belajar di luar. Seneng deh dulu setiap udah belajar di luar. Kalau SMP.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Apaan tuh? Gila dengan mudahnya dia.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out,
Press the button
you are summoning
again.
them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as splendid happens to the best of us.
Caranya bos Q dipencet lagi kotaknya.
Excellent control there.
Gila.
Very good.
Gila jago banget. Anjay.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Hey.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let's go on, Nai.
Let us see this.
Kita jatuhin kali ya guys ya.
That is how it's done.
Bisa nggak sih? Jatuhin bola jadi yap. Gak kena dong. Kencengnya harusnya tadi ya. Terkena bola gue lagi nih, gue kualat. Udah amat lah. Mati kau. Aduh guys. Aduh dia nggak jatuh guys. Nah, ini bisa nih jatuhin nih.
There we go.
Stop! Please stop.
A perfect score.
Oke.
Remarkable.
Jago banget. Yes, comeback.
Let us make this a bit more interesting.
Nyaris
shall
aja.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Ya.
Let us see this.
Kenapa ya gue pengen jatuhin dia mulu ya? Jatuhin aja lah guys.
How it's done.
Ya gue di 50 mulu tengil lah. Stop. Oh.
That was an execution.
My god. Gila di ujung tandus guys. Kena. Yes. Stop. Hey. Oh bisa jalan terus. Udah kita nggak usah kenain dia guys. Kita sini. Yes. Splendid dong.
Bisa. There we go.
Jadi tengah-tengahnya guys. Ke 50 guys. No. Stop. Wah. Menang. Menang dapat apa nih, Pak?
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Akhirnya. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to
Gak
take in
bisa
all
dah,
at once.
pengen balas yang jahat gitu.
I remember how I felt.
Gak
when I
enak
first
rasanya.
arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my fourth
Wagadu.
year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better until next time.
Prof.
Of course, you can use
A word, if you would.
if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Revelio.
Atas apa nih? Saran. Level 1 lock. Halo, Humor.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Apa ya?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Jadi tengil aja lah guys ya. Tengil lah.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons.
Jadi jahat lah kita lah. Habis di filmnya udah pada jadi baik semua.
And then the werewolves joined the
Revelio.
goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the
Ini
Goblin
apa sih?
Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling
Oh,
lies,
ini nih.
Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the minister a boot or the minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get kicked.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention.
Feel. Ya aduh.
You're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with
3,
Professor
0,
Black.
2 itu. Apa coba tuh guys? Maksudnya opo itu? Cuma ada 2 ininya. Tadi ada sih di bawah ya.
Revelio.
What's this?
Leviosa.
Hey. Dapat. Astronomy Tower. Miranti Tower.
Revelio.
Setan guys. Penasaran, ntar ya.
can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Lumayan, unlock fast travel. Nah, kemana ya? Gila, bisa mengeksplor satu gedung.
Revelio.
Asik banget. Turunnya jauh nih guys.
Revelio.
Coba kita lihat dulu guys. Claim rewards. Oh, belum bisa. Collect 8 fields. Ini apa? Quest. Wih, dapet ini sarung. Coba lihat. Duh, kok nggak ada? Oke, lanjut dulu guys. Bisa fast travel. Ya apa nih? Lenora. Tidak, belum kebuka. Masih deket. Lock dulu.
What are you up to now?
What about
Oh.
the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
Yes.
I heard as much from Professors Heckerton. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your
Jangan kasih tau guys.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from
Kepo
a
banget sih.
stranger. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet... Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes,
Thank you, Professor.
and Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
Yoigan.
You've managed your classes well
aneh
with a
berubah-ubah itu?
borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed.
Kalau Net ini yang baik kali ya, Sebastian yang rada jahat. Maksudnya nggak jahat juga sih. Siapa nih guys? Netty baik sih orangnya. Sebastian lebih asik kayaknya ya saya.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors.
Oke.
Revelio.
Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Reparo. Ada bunyi kling gitu, berarti ada yang bisa diinin ya. Banyak harta guys. Dapat duit doang.
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Revelio.
Kling, klang, klung.
This is the right area. Wonder where the flying page is.
Flying page. Oh itu dia. Itu guys. Akio.
Akio. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Painting of Ilius. Dementor. Ada Dementor ya?
Might as well be surrounded by Jarvies.
Gimanakah kamu?
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Itu dia.
Lumos.
Salah guys.
Akio. Brilliant. Revelio.
Tuh dia apain tuh guys?
Levioso. Akio.
Belum bisa kayaknya.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you alright?
Bantu
Don't
guys.
you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose...
Gobstones?
That's what I tried to tell People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over. Imelda is one of the worst losers. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstone.
Sounds as if you caused the smelly situation and they
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a...
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my... I'll be back
Cari
to playing Snake
gobstones.
Pick and Jackstone.
Ya ampun, sekarang banget gitu ya.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Kok ada harta, guys?
Revelio.
Mana itu, guys? Oh, ini yang tadi lagi nih. Sebelas. Gak ngerti, sumpah.
Revelio.
Kayak cuma ada 2 gitu loh.
Levioso.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Jauh amat ya. Yang di sini.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
Zenobia's gobstone. Itu dia.
Akhirnya. Revelio.
Sini ya.
Akhirnya.
Tanggung guys, kita kelarin dulu nih. Si bocil. Kalian jalan-jalan.
Revelio. Lumos.
Wih, bener.
Revelio. Lumos.
Tidak terjadi apa-apa.
Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Lumos.
Ini ikutin kita guys. Bawa ke bawah ya. Kita bimbing. Asik, bener. Yoi gun. Ya udah, yuk.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around
Ravenclaw
the school
Tower.
for Zenobia's
Asik.
gobstones. Revelio.
Mana kamu Zenobia?
Akhirnya. Levioso.
Ravenclaw di sini kamarnya. Gimana? Wih, cool. Tangganya dulu begini ya. Enggak yang gerak.
Revelio.
Masih belum ngerti tuh gue.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Profirum. Apa deh? Hogwarts Herbology Award. Mirabelle Garlic.
Akhirnya. Revelio.
Mana guys? Oh dapat gini ya gue. Oh itu dia.
Akhirnya. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Classical rope. Jelas.
Revelio.
Salah. Inventory. Kita lihat. Oh cuma ada liningnya doang. Oke. Dapet. Kok nggak ada sih? Tartan Classic School Uniform. Kita lihat lagi. Ya, berapa? 5. Ntar dah. Bisa ini enggak? Langsung saja. Salah. tadi si bocil ya.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your
Really?
common sense and basic.
Well,
Aduh guys, kita kasih nggak ya? Kasihan bocil.
Of course, they are yours off.
oh, how wonderful. Now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Ya, terserah lo,
I'm sure
Cil.
they'd be willing to play after the trouble spec.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much. Very well, off I go.
Quest. Sini dulu deh. Reparo.
I trust the preliminary.
I complete.
Marvelous. You clearly know you. Let us give the old mending. Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movement.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Nice. Okay.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio.
Udah bisa nih pakai nih. Salah. Asik, keren. Itu assignment. Quest. Ini dulu ya guys ya. Jauh ya. Kalau jauh kita langsung aja guys. Ya belum ke unlock boss Q. Oke lah.
Revelio. Revelio.
On the toilets.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as for only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the beak. He tried to stop me, did right?
Apa?
Lumos. Reparo. Levioso. Revelio.
Kita ke klub duel dulu.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Levioso.
Lucan.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to
Bocil,
know.
yes.
I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right...
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist. And to liven things up, the winner is...
Yes.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time... So, care to...
Get me in the ring.
Pow.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Elah. Gak usah tengil-tengil lah. Let's see track university aiming misalnya. Oke.
Protego. Levioso.
There goes my wager.
Oh.
Levioso.
Come on.
Levioso.
That's all you've got?
Aha.
Akhirnya. Protego.
Don't shy away now.
Mati kau. Victory!
Some big hits that round.
Nyawa gua.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. Again, congratulations on your...
Thanks.
Hope to see you back here again.
Ini apa? Hogsmeade dulu guys, Hogsmeade.
Off on another adventure, are we? Any news about
What am I missing?
Revelio.
Just when I think
Bastian.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you. Is this your first foray?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavor to be the very best of guides, then. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Jalan-jalan.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand,
Mana
am
bos?
inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Cara ngambil? Oh. Ambil. Jauh juga ya, tapi keren sih.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every
Cool.
day.
Tuh, Hogwarts-nya.
Absolutely.
Likely already
Kita ada di situ tadi, guys.
To the left
Manjat.
is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Forbidden Forest.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Mana?
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely
Revelio.
scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to
Aduh, tuh ada
discover.
tuh, guys.
Oh? Any you'd like to share
Eh,
with
eh.
the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim, though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Apa gambar kaki beruang? Ih, ngeri, guys.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Keren, new igan. Gede banget ya. Demi guys.
I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, and he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Iya, apa tuh?
Mr. Moon is
Gimana
quite
caranya
a
nih?
character. Leviosa. Sharon thinks he's lovely, but I
Akhirnya.
he's a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
Moonstone.
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment. But she'll be better
Yeay,
soon and back at
Hogsmeade.
Hogwarts.
Sampai. Yang situ juga bisa dieksplor tuh. Asyik.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place, I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Jadi pengen ke theme parknya Harry Potter. Kayak gini pasti nih rasanya.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get.
Yes. Dittany seeds.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister.
Okay.
Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade Village. Bring sites, shops. Open map. Wow. You can track any of this. Ini apa? The Old Fool. Hogsmeade Square. Ini Tombs and Scrolls. Sini dulu kita ke toko tongkat.
Merlin's blooming pig.
Revelio.
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
for a new wand. Yes, it's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
Inikah tongkat saya?
Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
Iya.
Oh dear.
Tongkatnya harusnya sama guys, kayak yang di
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
apa website itu tuh yang dapet.
We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4
Ya, gua kalau nggak salah ada
inches,
Phoenix
dragon
sih.
heart string. Let's give this one a try. Oh goodness. to the
Ini
shelf
aduh.
for you.
Punya gue ada Phoenix-nya kalau nggak salah.
This is proving to be trickier than I had
Terkoneksi
anticipated.
ya, mantep.
How perplexing.
Oh, yang binatang ya. Kalau ada Patronus mungkin harusnya bisa sih. Tapi kayaknya nggak tahu sih belajar atau enggak. Ini dong.
I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Nah, iya ini bener Phoenix Feather. Oke, itu bisa asik. Modif yo igan. Mana nih guys yang bagus guys? Saya ganti warna juga nih, ganti motifnya.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Jadi nggak bisa rotate. Ih, ini keren nih guys.
How intriguing.
Spiral.
Curious indeed.
Teksturnya lama banget. Ternyata ini bagus juga nih. Kayak ada alami-alami gitu. Ada lumut-lumut.
How intriguing.
Ini keren sih.
Curious indeed.
Ini bertekstur. Ya.
How intriguing.
Mana nih guys? Aduh. Ini bagus sih. Tapi kayaknya tidak nyaman ya. Ini kroket tapi guys. Bengkok. Ini putih. Coba kita lihat ini apa nih. Oh, wood type. Dia ini samain aja kayak. Tinggal ini ganti nih.
Curious indeed.
Yang mana ya?
How intriguing. Curious
Ini.
indeed.
Notch. Stock.
How intriguing.
Bagusan gelap apa terang?
How intriguing.
Ini aja lah ya.
Curious indeed.
Coklat atau hitam guys? Hitam keren. Gini aja deh, kroket.
How intriguing.
Saya masih bingung. Ya adalah kroket.
What do you think?
Kroket kan?
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Bengkok.
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm
Nggak
eager to try it
kenapa-napa.
out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further
Oke.
assistance.
Kuy. Masukin nama gue, bro. Tombs and Scroll. Ini kita bisa ngapain lagi nih? Tongkat baru, guys. Sporting.
An honest day's work.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Apa nih? Potting table with small.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look
Gila,
around
banyak banget.
at the rest of my inventory.
Revelio.
Bisa masuk? Bisa, guys. Kita nyolong, guys. Cari gimana yang mata ini ya?
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
Reparo. Accio. Revelio.
Visit JP Pin's Potion. Sini ya.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, though I don't believe I've seen your face here before.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather, how may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some
You're the student she sent the out. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like... Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
A potion's really that versatile?
As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. And I unveil new ones from... But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
Edurus. Rocky film to the home consumer skin. Okay. Healing. Okay.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory. Or come back
Invisibility.
another time if you're in a rush today.
Apaan tengkorak anjir? Wih, 200.
Revelio.
Kita lihat guys tadi. Aduh, jelek banget. Kenapa sih harus jelek gitu? Oh, bisa pakai gini-ginian, guys. Jelek tapi nggak usah pakai dulu lah. Defense, nambah defense. Hah, pakai piyama. Kacamatanya nggak begitu sih. Lagi tadi. Oh, ini magic nih. Salah.
Revelio.
Ada kertas, guys.
Accio.
Duh.
Levioso. Reparo.
Nope.
Revelio.
Belum dapat kayak kita magicnya. Untuk cas mata itu.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as if...
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo! Not
Kacau
everyone has
jelek
the temperament to
banget
take things
dah.
as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients, even pip. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany's?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to
Bang,
make
punya
your
duit, bang.
interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. Revelio.
Saya mau ini apa nih? Bapak, kemana sih?
Revelio.
Apa sih Pak? Check in the box. Kita tempat beli apa ini?
Revelio.
Prank. Tempat prank guys. Pos lah kalau disuruh. Haha. Ini apa nih? Oh ini yang tadi nih. Up. Coba. Oh tuh di sana di sana.
Revelio. Revelio.
Kunci ya.
Revelio.
Ada kunci semua guys. Nah ini apa nih? Dapat item banyak loh.
Revelio. Revelio.
sih. Dapat banyak item guys. Wih, offense 10. Oke. Kacamata please. Ya aduh. Wih, offense 10. Leather long coat. Asik. Jadi steampunk. Sebastian. Sini dulu Sebastian.
Revelio.
Wizard wear, ini tempat belanja baju nih guys. Kita ambil dulu baju di sini. Colong. Aduh, ini yang mata nih, gue penasaran nih guys. Oh bisa.
Revelio.
Oh ini. Ya, berarti di Ollivander masih ada guys. Kayaknya ya. Apa ini?
I told you not to go down that path.
Ya Allah.
So the customer lost a miracle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there.
I'm sure she
Ollivander dulu deh. Sini kan ya.
What are you up to now?
Oh di luar dia. Nah. Ini gue ngeliat world map. Wow. Ini apa? Lower Hawksfield, Arranshire, Pitt upon Fort, per Hawksfield. Topi apa itu?
I officially have all of my supplies. Excellent. Did you get what you needed for your sister? I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Duh. Apaan tuh? Buset dah. Wih. Troll. Wis.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Ya. Dari mana ini? Dodge. Kita lawan nih. Waduh. Harus dodge, guys.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually. What was that?
Wih.
A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done. Sender. Levioso.
Look
out. That's right, lumbering louse. He's faltering. A few more hits to do the job. Protego. Levioso.
Yeah, boy. Invoke ancient magic. Kih. Jadi abu. Dari mana dia?
A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Cool. Reparo.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Reparo.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. Reparo. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Lagi. Oh, itu dia.
Revelio. Reparo. Mr. Hill was just singing your praises. Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery
Kasih
in fighting
baju.
the trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Ya, emang lebih buruk daripada punya saya. Jelek bang. Anjas. 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 Ini apa nih? Wih, keren. 375. Wih, keren. Jual-jualin kali ya. Ntar deh.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you?
I'd say that I agree.
Perfect.
I sell even more.
Jelek pak. Banget sumpah bajunya anjir. Nah ini boleh lah. Tua banget.
Worthy items, should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Kenapa itu? Tua banget dandanan.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me.
Butterbeer.
Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade It's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Asik.
I said, my
Join
friend
komunitas,
is busy.
guys.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Oh.
I'm certainly glad Serona was there.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if you don't want to risk another detention for getting back.
Access the map. My common room. Level 7. Itemnya di mana sih, guys? Sudah diklaim kan? Taruh semuanya dulu ya. All posts. Come and see me. Gringotts.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Oke, gitu dulu kali ya. Sebelum itu saya mau mencoba sekali. Apa namanya? Settingan. yang bagus, ray tracing. Harus di restart dulu gamenya guys. Mau lihat grafiknya. Gila, loadingnya cepet banget. Ini udah nih grafik. Delete with ray tracing, anjay. Coba keliling dulu guys. Mantap sih, kalau main gini aja kali ya.
Revelio.
Puluh FPS gak masalah lah.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Kita ke halaman. Ini dapat scarf. Offense plus 13. Cool.
What's wrong, Ickle student? Afraid of a staircase? Can't catch thieves! Woohoo!
Oke. Banyak aksesoris sih, tapi masih jelek-jelek guys. Ini apa coba nih baju nih? Ya ampun. Hancur bajunya. Jelek banget. Wih, ada yang naik sapu terbang.
Revelio.
Toilet. Ih, kalau bagus tuh. Tapi jelek ininya. Statsnya. Hufflepuff lagi. Ada dikit lah, gak apa-apa lah.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Oke, segitu dulu untuk part 2. Gila, masih belum jauh. Ngiter-ngiter kebanyakan. Terima kasih Angel yang sudah menemani sampai akhir. Apa ini? Ya. Sampai ketemu di part 3 besok. Besok malam kita kembali. Bye-bye semuanya.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Bye-bye.